Hi everyone. So before starting this module, I had very little knowledge about what assistive technology even was. I initially thought that it was the same thing as an AAC device or an augmentative and alternative communication device, because that is what I'm familiar with as a speech path student. So prior to filming this video, I set some learning goals for myself and did a little bit of research. And broadly, I just wanted to know, what is assistive technology? How does the use of AT help create a school environment where everyone can achieve their individual goals? And most importantly for me, I felt like I needed to know, how is it different from AAC devices? So going back, I learned the set definition of AT as given to us by IDEA. And I learned that it's any item, piece of equipment, or product system that is used to increase, maintain, or improve the functional capabilities of a child, and specifically excludes medical devices, so things that are surgically implanted, like a cochlear device. Um, Assistive technology, therefore, might be something as complex as a handheld electronic magnifying instrument or as simple as a specialized rubber pencil grip. So I think there's a wide range of things, and I was interested to learn about all of the different things that could be classified as an AT device. So students can utilize assistive technology to communicate, perform academic tasks, participate in social and extracurricular activities, move and travel around the school, use proper seating and positioning, and access materials. So there's a wide range that AT encompasses. And I wanted to know, how does the use of AT help create a school environment where everyone can achieve their goals? It's something very important to this class, and I thought it was very relevant. So I learned that when AT is appropriately integrated into the general education classroom, students are equipped with multiple means to complete their work and meet their educational goals. So this fits seamlessly in with the UDL model that we have been learning so much about, because these assistive technologies help the students succeed. And these are things that are necessary and should be implemented for every student as needed, in order for them to do well in the school setting, as we have discussed multiple times within the UDL model. And I think most importantly for me, I wanted to know, how is it different from AAC devices? Because I had the misconception that they were synonymous terms previously. So I learned that assistive technology is a broad term referring to assistive, adaptive, and rehabilitative devices that assist an individual to function in society and more appropriate and independent level. AT includes things like wheelchairs, ramps, phone systems that are used for individuals who are deaf, and AAC is only one small component of AT. Yes, they're encompassed under the umbrella term of assistive technology. So I've utilized AT in the past, and I didn't even know it, with my clients who require assistive and augmentative communication. They are using AT, and it's something that helps them communicate, which I thought was very interesting. So I use multiple resources to gather up all of this information. So one of the most important and vital pieces of information I got was from the Iris Center learning modules regarding assistive technology. I used this to get a general understanding of assistive tech and all of its purposes. And then also, when I wanted to learn more about the differences between AT and AAC, I found this awesome handout called the Super Duper Publications Handout, and it was titled Augmentative and Alternative Communication, Frequently Asked Questions. And I suppose this is a really common misunderstanding, because one of the things bolded and highlighted in there was that AAC and AT are not synonymous, but AT encompasses AAC devices. So just to kind of recap, I learned a lot about AT this week, especially because I didn't have a very large knowledge base to begin with. I learned the definition of AT, which was of utmost importance. If I'm going to work in schools, this is definitely something that I need to know about. I learned many examples of what AT can encompass, from AAC devices to incorporation of a computer, and it encompasses wheelchairs and all sorts of things that just help students succeed. It's anything that teachers and other professionals implement to help aid the student. That's just the overall goal. So the purpose of AT is just to help them succeed, and how it's different and the same from AAC devices. So this week, I really enjoyed the self-learning, self-directed learning this week. I really liked the opportunity to use the self-directed learning because it enables me to delve deeper into subtopics that are of interest for me. So for example, since I am a speech path student, I mainly focused on how AT is different and the same from AAC devices. And working in the school, there's a lot of overlap. So I think that I had a lot of great information this week that will help me in my future as a speech pathologist in general, or more specifically as a speech pathologist working within the school system. So I was grateful for the opportunity to be able to focus on things that are of interest to me, specifically because that is part of the UDL model, is finding information and topics that are relevant to the students, that keep them motivated to learn, and I really enjoyed that experience.